and welcome back to your new bar drop. Today we'll be working out our entire body using yoga blocks. I'm gonna be working with a set of 2 blocks and my sets of weight, working with my heavy weights and my light weights, about 2 kilos and 1 kilo. I let you grab everything you need and then we just meet right here onto the mat for a quick warm-up. So come join me, grab your set of blocks right away, bring them onto the mat, meet me in a tabletop position. All right, separate your knees hip width. Hands are slightly wider than your shoulders, slightly above the shoulders, and you bring your hands right over your blocks. All right, let's just start to move with a few cat and cows. All right, so you're gonna bring your belly button close to your spine, curve your spine, take a big breath out. Then arch your back, take a big breath in, bring your chin up, crown up. Beautiful. So you want to keep a soft bend around your elbows here. Just play around with your spine. Big breath out, belly button close to the spine. Big breath in, slow and control. Just trying to bring blood flow around your spine. Good. Big inhale, big exhale. One more. And then we meet back center. We're gonna transition to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. So bring your spine in neutral. Tuck your toes if it's not done yet. And then push your body up and back. We meet back down in a hovering tabletop. Good. Down and push. Beautiful. Slow and control. Down and push. Start to feel your lower body activating. Feel the burn around the quads, also around your shoulders, down and up. If you ever feel that the hovering tabletop is too much, just drop the knees. It's all good. Really try to dig into your hands. Beautiful. We meet back into a tabletop position after that one. So we're all gonna drop the knees down. We're gonna step our right foot forward. Now feel free to turn your blocks around and start to pump your right leg. So you really wanna use the block as a support here, keeping your chest up and broad. Beautiful. Good, take a big inhale, big exhale, nice. We're gonna hold it at the front. We have a fun transition here. All right, follow me. Hold it at the front. Press onto your right foot. Bring your chest up and broad. Now using your blocks as a support again, you wanna shoot your left leg forward. Hold it here. Bring your crown up. Then shoot your left leg all the way back. Meet me in a tabletop position. Drop the blocks onto the mat. We're back to those hovering bears and downward facing dog. So you want to dig into your hands. Bring your knees down if needed. Find the variation that suits you best. Knees down, booty up. Nice. Slow and control here. Good. You want to keep your gaze right in front of your blocks in a low diagonal. Beautiful. Let's meet back into a tabletop. We're gonna step our left foot forward this time. You ready? That's your last one. Drop the knees, step your left foot forward, take your time. Bring your blocks the other way around, start to pump your left leg. So adjusting the blocks as needed, so you keep your chest up and broad. You're pushing your hips back and forward. Nice. Beautiful. A few more here. And then we transition to that kind of pistol squat variation. Whenever you're ready, hold it at the front, bring your crown up, use those blocks as a support, and then you want to shoot your right leg forward. Now, can you drop the shoulders? Can you bring your chest up and broad? Hold it here. Shoot your right leg back and just slowly bring one block off to the side. We're gonna transition to our core sequence, all right? So you wanna grab one block, squeeze that block against your left thigh. Bring yourself onto the mat, lay down. All right, now squeeze that block with your left elbow. All right, right hand comes behind your head. Make sure your right elbow is open to the side. Make sure your head is heavy into your right hand. All right, now bring your right foot down to start with. Make sure your left knee stays right over your hip, and then we start with a few crunches here. So you peel off your shoulder blades while squeezing that blocks. Big breath out when you're lifting your chest up. Big breath in every time you lower the chest down. Beautiful. Now slowly start to tune in with your core, with your center. Your rib cage is in line with your pelvis. You're zipping your belly up and in. Remember, you're zipping from bottom up. Head stays heavy. You're gazing at the sky. Big breath out. Big breath in. Now option if you want to. Lift that right leg up into a tabletop position. Keep going with those crunches. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Wonderful. All right, in 4, we're gonna hold our chest up. We find teeny tiny crunches. Option for you, extend your right leg long. Let's try it together. Let's go. Little lift. Your right leg is now long. You keep gazing at the sky. Good. Chin is up. We do have 4 more. Then we drop our chest down into and 1. Slowly bring yourself down, transition to those obliques. So you want to bring your right elbow towards your block. Twist and release. It's a twist. Come back down center. Beautiful. Make sure you're keeping your spine long and in neutral. We do have 2 more. Then we're gonna switch side. After that one, big breath out. Big breath in, slowly release. Bring that block in between your right thigh and your right elbow. Right knee stays over your hip. Left hand comes behind your head. Ground your left foot to start with and give me some little crunches here. We go up and down. Big breath out, big breath in. Now if you want to challenge yourself, just squeeze that block a bit more. Beautiful. Make sure your hip stays all the way up to the sky. Good. Down, inhale, up, exhale. If you want to, option for you to bring your left leg into a tabletop position. You do you, all right? It's your practice. Make sure your head stays heavy. Make sure your chin stays up. Beautiful. Keep crunching here. We do have 2 more. Then we hold our chest up. We find a tiny option for you to extend your left leg long if you wish so. Let's try this together. Little crunches here. Try your best to squeeze that block, all right? Chin stays up, head is heavy. Even if it's a teeny tiny crunch, it's still worth it. Find that connection with your core. We drop our chest down in 4, 3, 2 and 1. Bring your head down. Now give me a twist. Left elbow towards the block. Back center. Big breath out. Big breath in. If you ever feel that it's too much with your left leg long, feel free to drop the left leg down. It's all good, all right? You're still working the exact same muscles here. Down and twist. Last 2. Last one here. Big breath out. Slowly release. Grab your block. Then just meet me on your bum. We're gonna set up for the next sequence. So you wanna bring the blocks onto the mat. Separate the blocks a little bit so you can bring your feet onto those blocks. I would suggest you grab your heavy set of weights for that one. All right, meet me back on your back. Feet onto the blocks. Walk your bum slightly away from the block so you can actually activate your hamstrings as well. Try to lengthen your spine, keep your spine in neutral. Now, can you bring your elbows slightly to the side? So we don't want to find our elbows all the way in line with the shoulders. We want to find a little diagonal, all right? Rest your head onto the mat, soften the face. Ground both feet onto those blocks, scoop that belly up and in. Now you want to press your arms over your chest. Bring your elbows down, all still pointing to the diagonal. Up and down. Slowly settling into that shape. Good. We go up, big breath out. Down, big breath in. Softening the face. Beautiful. So we go one step at a time, all right? Down and up. You're gonna feel your chest, your pecs activating here. Keep your core engaged, all right? You wanna scoop that belly up and in. You're finding that alignment in between your rib cage and your pelvis. Beautiful. You keep your spine in neutral, and whenever you're ready, and if you want to, we're gonna add a glute bridge here. So you're bringing your arms up to the sky, push your booty up, and then slowly bring it back down. Big breath out, big breath in. So as we're adding a few layers here, I just want you to keep in mind that you want to keep that connection around your core, around your center. Big breath in, big breath out. Beautiful. Can you give me 4 more here? Then we hold our hips high. We find teeny tiny lifts. You're gonna glue your weights together. In 2 and 1. So you hold your booty high, you glue your weights together, and now you just give me little lifts here, little lifts. So try to tune in with your bum, hamstrings, and inner thigh here. Can you try to push your feet onto those blocks? Try to find some roots below the soles of your feet. It's up and up and up. Core is on. You want to soften the face. We're gonna hold our booty high in 4. Find some flies with your arms in 2 and 1. Booty stays up. Now, big breath out, opening your arms. Big breath in, bring your arms back center. Big breath out, big breath in. Nice. We wanna go slow and controlled. You don't wanna drop the weight all the way down onto the mat. Out and center. Out and center. Nice. Now if you want to add your hips again, let's do it together. Arms out, booty down. Bring everything up. Nice. Good. Slow and control. Whew. Softening the face always. Big breath out on your way up. Big breath in on your way down. Nice. Good. Keep going. I know we're hitting so many reps here. Yes. Good. Can you try to keep track of the sensation around your lower body? Talking about your booty, your hamstrings, and your inner thigh, always. All right, we're gonna drop the booty down. Keep our arms off to the side. In 2 and 1. Hold it here. Now slowly playing with your arms, going for a rounder words here. Watch out, your weights are heavy. Now you want to keep your ribs inwards, all right? So you're sliding your arms overhead. Wow, bringing your weights next to your hips. Beautiful. Scoop that belly up and in. Big breath out, big breath in. Can you try to soften that face? You're doing wonderful. We go all the way up, overhead, all the way down. We do have 1 more here, just 1. Big breath out overhead, big breath in, coming back center. Drop the weights onto the mat. Just meet me in a standing position. All right, you're gonna keep your blocks. You wanna glue them together right now. Bring them onto the mat. Keep your heavy set of weights. Meet me in a standing position. You wanna step your left foot onto those blocks. All right. So you find yourself in a lunge position. Scoop that belly up and in. Draw those shoulders back, bring your chin up, crown is up, find your balance here. We're gonna drop into a static lunge. Remember, every time we're dropping down, we're bending through the back leg, all right? So take as long as you need to settle here. We're working with our back foot elevated. Okay, good. Up and down. Keep gazing right in front of you. Beautiful. So you want to keep your front knee over your ankle or slightly behind, okay? Down and up. If you want to, we're gonna add a bicep curl here. Every time we're dropping down, looks like this. We go down, curl, and push. Slow and control, always. Beautiful. Keep your crown up. Drop it down, lift it up. Nice. Drop it down, lift it up. If your back knee is talking to you, feel free to hinge your chest a bit more, okay? So the shape can look a bit more like this. Finding your own adjustment, own alignment. Everything that suits you best is made right for you. Down and up. We're gonna hold it low in 4. Hit some tiny dips. Stay with me. We do have 2 more here. Drop it down, lift it up. That's the last one. Drop it down, bring your arms long along the body. Little dips, little dips. Keep gazing right in front of you. Where's your core? Beautiful. You're gonna give me 4 more here. We're gonna hold it low. Just find some bicep curls. In 2 and 1. Hold it low, just curl. Arms up, arms down. So you're playing with your hands, palms facing your IT band, palms facing your shoulders. Good. Can you bring your crown up? Can you check with your core? Good. Inhale and exhale. Last 2, and then we hold our forearms parallel to the mat. We find teeny tiny presses to the front right now. Forearms parallel to your mat, teeny tiny presses to the front. We have 4, 3, 2, that's your last one. Bring yourself up. We're just gonna switch side. So you're stepping your left foot forward. Oh, looks like my block just went away. So if you're like me, bring them back together. Step your left foot forward, step your right foot back, step onto that block, roll those shoulders back. Arms are long to start with. You want to zip the belly up and in. Slowly drop it down, bending through the back leg, and push yourself up. Big breath out, big breath in. Beautiful. Just keep going. Slow and control. Good. Down and up. So you want to take as long as needed to settle into that shape. You want to make sure your knees are feeling okay with the shape. Down and up. I hope you also feel your legs turning on. Good. Down and up. All right, in 4, we're gonna add wide curls here. All right, so just be ready. In 2, we drop it down. Find a wide curl. Okay, last one here. And here we go, together. Down, wide curl, push yourself up. Palms of your hands are facing your shoulder on your way down, facing your IT band on your way up. Big breath out, big breath in. Make sure you're finding your balance here. You wanna feel that your left foot is rooted onto the mat. You wanna keep your elbows slightly away from your rib cage. Whew. I keep gazing right in front of me to keep my balance. Down and up. Beautiful, team. Keep going, keep pushing. You're doing wonderful. We're gonna hold it low, arms long. Tiny dips around the legs. In 2. Follow me. Here we go. Curl, arms long. And 1. Let's go. Little dips. Little dips. Make sure your front knee stays over your ankle. Oh my goodness. So fiery here around the legs. Beautiful. We're gonna hold it low. Just wide curls. In 2 and 1. Hold it low. Let's transition. Just wide curls here. Arms long. Inhale. Big breath out. So you're curling wide, meaning that your arms are curling all the way to the side. Whew. Now I can feel that the block is just like sliding away, down and up. We do have two more. We hold our forearms parallel to the mat. After that one, let's hit it together. Watch your core. Give me teeny tiny presses out. Crown stays up. We do have 4, 3, 2. Slowly push yourself up. High five. Now bring those 2 kilos away. Set them off to the side so you make sure they're not on your way. You can just grab one block here. Bring your heels onto that block. Grab your light set of weight as well. All right. Bring your heels together. Step your heels onto the block. You want to find an external rotation around your legs. Now give me a lovely bend around the knees. Before we start to move, you're gonna bring your hands onto your hips. Make sure your knees are feeling okay with that shape. Feel free to adjust your feet accordingly. They can be either out to the side, either slightly more pointing to the center. Whenever you're ready, try to drop your body slightly lower down. Roll out those shoulders. Give me little dips here. Little dips around the legs. Beautiful. Now try to tune in with your outer thigh. Down and up, down and up. If you're feeling spicy, bring your body weight all the way at the back. Crown stays up. Nice. Whenever you're ready, bring your arms out to the side. Hands are shoulder high. Hands are slightly in front of your chest. Good. Dip and dip. We're gonna hold it low in 4. Close and open our arms in 2 and 1. Hold it low, bring your weight at the back. Big breath out, close your arms. Big breath in, open. Beautiful. Every time you're closing your arms, squeeze your pecs. Good. Every time you open your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Nice. Slow and control. We go in and we go out. Big breath out. Big breath in. If you feel up for it, you add a little dip every time you close, every time you open. Beautiful. Find your balance. Good. And you find your own pace here. One step at a time. Always make sure it feels good. Make sure you're able to connect. Like find your mind-body connection. Feel those muscles activating. We go center and we go out. Beautiful. We do have 4 more here. We're gonna hold our arms in front of our chest. In 2. Whew. Last one. Hold it here. Arms in front of your chest. Arms in front of your chest. Bend your arms. Try your best to glue your elbows together. Little lifts, little lifts. So now, can you challenge yourself? Can you go as low as your body would allow you to go? Good. Little push, little push. We're gonna open and close our arms in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I can see you again. Open and close. Big breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades. Big breath out, squeeze your pecs. Nice. Slow and control. If you want to, we're gonna add a dip. We close and dip. Open and dip. Close and dip. Open and dip. I hope you're with me here. My legs are so shaky. Close and open. Crown stays up. Close and open. Beautiful, team. We do have 2 more here. We hold our arms to the side. We stay low. After that one, let's hit it. Arms are in the goalpost. Now you're gonna push your booty back. Hinge your chest. Let me turn around so I can give you a side angle. Now you wanna make sure you're scooping that belly up and in. Bring your elbows close to the rib cage. Push your arms overhead. Big inhale. Big exhale. Beautiful. Feel your upper body kick in right now. Big breath out. Big breath in. Beautiful. Wanna add a dip? If you want to, join me in the next one. Push your arms along. Drop it down. Bring yourself back center. Big breath out. Big breath in. Make sure your spine stays long. You're gazing in a low diagonal. Right in front of you. We do have 2 more. Just 2. Stay with me, that's the last one. Hold it here. Bring your waist in front of your chest. Just dip and dip and dip. Can you lengthen your spine from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head? We do have 4 more. All right, stay with me, last 2. That's the last one. Hold it low for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up. High five. Let's meet back onto the mat. We meet in a tabletop position. You're just gonna need 1 block here. The block will come below your left knee. The other block can come off to the side. You also wanna grab 1 light weight. Bring that weight into your left hand, okay? So hands are slightly wider than the shoulders, slightly above the shoulders. You wanna find a soft bend around both elbows. Now, before we start to move, I want you to hover your right knee, okay? Right knee comes next to your left knee. You wanna push your chest away from the mat. Make sure you're drawing those ribs in. Make sure you're zipping that belly up and in, zipping from bottom up. All right, we're gonna start to move with our right leg. So we're gonna shoot the right leg long and back, squeeze the bum, bring the knees back together. All right, big breath out, big breath in. If you want to, if your body is okay with it, try to add just a teeny tiny lift at the top, just enough to feel your glute max activating, all right? Good. Big breath in, big breath out. You want to make sure you're not sinking onto your left hip. You can use your left toes to ground yourself, to balance yourself. You also want to push a bit more onto your right hand, okay? Good job. Up and knee to knee. Leg goes long and up, knee to knee. Beautiful. Now if you want to, we're gonna add our left arm to the game. Every time the right leg extends, we're gonna extend our left arm up. Bring it down, slow and control. Big breath out, big breath in. Try to feel your core kick in here. Good, we're working with opposite arm and leg, requiring your core to work even harder here. Up and down. In 2, we're gonna hold our arm up, leg up. Teeny tiny lifts with both arm and leg. Right now, hold it here, little lifts, little lifts. Remember, if it's too much with the weight, drop that weight. We go up and up and up. Beautiful. 4 more. Last 2, we're gonna hold arm and leg long right now. Now slowly, can you bring your arm all the way at the back? Arm is long at the back, leg stays long as well. We're gonna find a bend and then extend. It's a big transition here. You wanna go slow, good. We go up and we bend. Both arm and leg are bending at the same time, extending at the same time. Good. Inhale, exhale. Every time you're extending your arm, can you try to squeeze that triceps? Good. In and out. Beautiful. We do have 2 more. Then we hold both leg and arm long. We find some tinies again. All right? Let's hit it together. Arm and leg are long. Little lifts, little lifts. Now try your best to squeeze that triceps. I know it's pretty hard. We have 4 more. Then we drop the weight onto the side in 2 and 1. Bring your weight onto the side. Meet me on your left forearm. Big transition again. Bring your right hand onto the mat. Ground yourself. You want to push your rib cage away from that mat. We're going to slice our leg at the front. Slice it at the back. Good. So just try to find your alignment here. Try your best to push your chest away from that mat. Slice that leg back and forward. Beautiful. Now, you want to make sure you're not sinking onto your left hip, all right? Slice it in and back. Now, if you fancy it, we're gonna add our upper body. Bring yourself back into a tabletop every time your leg slices at the back. Bring yourself back down onto your left forearm every time you're slicing your leg to the front, to the side, okay? We go down, we go up. Nice, slow and control. Make sure you're really pressing onto your left knee. Good. So you're not sinking onto that left hip. Up and down. Beautiful. Up and down. We do have 2 more. Then we hold it low. Left forearm onto the mat. Right now, hold it low. Bring that leg here. Bring your knees back together. Give me some hydrants. Finishing strong with a lovely side booty burn here. Up and down. Push onto that left knee. Good. Up and down. We do have 2 more here. And then we just switch side. That's your last one. Leg comes up. Knee to knee. Shake everything and just switch side. All right, let me turn around. So now your right knee has the block. Your right hand has the weight. All right, meet me here in a tabletop position. Take as long as you need to set up here. Soft bend around your elbows. Remember your chest is away from that mat. Bring your left knee hovering next to your right knee. Now can you draw the low ribs in? Can you scoop your belly up and in? Slowly start to extend your left leg long. Bring it up. Squeeze that tush. Bring your knees back together. Slow and control. We go back, little left. And we go back center. All right. So as we transition to that side right now, make sure you're not sinking onto your right hip. Try your best to press a bit more onto your left hand. Good. In and out. In, knee to knee. Left leg goes long and up. Good. So now can you just try to make sure your spine stays long? Your spine is actually not moving, just your leg. Good. Big breath out. Big breath in. Whenever you're ready, feel free to add your right arm to the game. We go leg long, arm up. Bring yourself back center. We go up. We go in. Oh my goodness, can you feel that? Make sure your core is on. It will help you balance the whole shape. I'm really struggling on that side, feeling kind of weak today. Up and down. All right, I'm also adding a little bit of intensity by untucking my toes here. So I really try to find more balance, find more core connection. All right. If you want to bring your toes onto the mat, it will definitely help you stay balanced. All right, whatever feels best for you, always. We hold the leg long, arm long. Right now, little lifts, little lifts, little lifts. Beautiful. Can you try to squeeze your bum? We do have 2 more. Then we slice our arm at the back. Right now, all right, meet me here. Your right arm is next to your booty. We're gonna bend and extend. So we bend both arm and leg, extend both arm and leg. Okay, beautiful. Now every time you're extending your right arm long, can you try to squeeze that triceps? Good. In and up. Good. Down and long. Beautiful. Slow and control. So here you're finding some triceps work and some hamstring work. Your left elbow stays bent. You keep gazing right in front of you in a low diagonal, right? Don't even think about gazing at your belly button. We're gonna hold both arm and leg long. In, 2 and 1. Hold it here. Give me some little lifts here. Good. Can you try to press a bit more onto your right knee and left hand, balancing the whole shape here? We do have 4 more. Then we drop the weight in, 2 and 1. Slowly drop your weight off to the side. Slowly bring yourself down onto your right forearm. Make sure your chest is away from the mat. Start to slice that leg forward and back. Now as you settle into that one shape, can you make sure you're not sinking onto your right hip? Good. Crown stays up. Forward and back. Good. Where's your core? Are you ready to add your upper body here? All right, let's go together. Slice your leg at the back. Bring yourself back in onto both hands. Now drop it down. Push your chest up. Drop it down, good. Big inhale, big exhale. Oh my goodness, this one's so fiery. We do have 2 more here, and then we hold it low. Transition to our hydrants, beloved hydrants. All right, let's hit it together. Drop it down, bring your knees back together, push onto that right knee, leg comes up and down, up and down, good. Big breath out, big breath in, big breath out, big breath in, beautiful. All right, stay with me, team. We do have 2 more. Enjoying that side booty burn. Last one, up and down, slowly release. We're gonna finish strong right now. Grab that block, bring yourself onto your back, bring that block in between your feet, all right? Squeeze it in between your inner feet. All right, relaxing your back, relaxing your neck. You can keep your arms along your body. You want to bring your knees right over the hips, softening the face. Make sure your knees are right over the hips. Scoop your belly up and in, and slowly as you breathe out, try to tap your heels down onto the mat. Big inhale, bring your knees back right over the hips. Good. If you want to, you can keep your hands in line with your hips here. Just push your knees against your hands every time you're coming back up. Big breath out, big breath in. So you want to do you. Here we just try to find a deep connection with our center. Your transverse core is working for you right now. Big breath out, big breath in, beautiful. Stay with me. Softening that face. If it feels better with your arms along the body to find a little bit more of stability, feel free to do so. Inhale on your way up, exhale on your way down. Slow and control. Good. We're gonna keep our knees right over the hips. In 2, stay with me. And 1, bring your knees right back over the hips. Now, can you just extend your leg? Can you grab that block in between your hands? We're gonna find some block exchanges here. Drop the legs, bring the legs up. Squeeze the block in between the feet, down and up, down. So you wanna keep your legs as low as your body will allow you to go without feeling your back arching right now. Down and up. All right, team. 2 more here, and then we're done for today. Good. Big breath out. Big breath in. Grab that block. Set it off to the side. Meet me on your back. Extend both legs, both arms. Find a lovely stretch here. Maybe just try to play with your hips. Big inhale, big exhale. Imagine you're just waking up, all right? You really want to stretch from your fingertips to your tippy toes, and then slowly release. You want to bring your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Shrug your shoulders up, then push your shoulder blades down onto the mat. Enjoy that stretch. Softening your face. You can circle your ankles if it feels good. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Good. Now slowly, bring yourself onto your side body. Use your biceps as a pillow. Your bottom leg can stay bent. You want to grab your top leg and find a lovely quad stretch here. Make sure your knee feels okay here. Adjust as needed with your knee slightly higher or lower down. Whatever feels best. Now try to push your hips forward. It will help you get a deeper stretch around the legs. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Good. Slowly release. Just swing the legs around or just turn around. Might be easier for you. All right. Grab your opposite leg into your hand. Find that amazing quad stretch here. Push your hips slightly forward. Big presses in. Big presses out. Beautiful. Release that leg. Meet me in a seated position right now. So you want to extend both legs in front of you. Keep a soft bend around both knees. Bring your hands next to your legs. Roll your shoulders at the back. Keep your crown up and slowly spider crawl those fingers. You want to keep your back long, all right? So you want to spider crawl those fingers until you feel a lovely stretch behind your legs, okay? So whenever it feels good, stay here. Big presses in, big presses out. Softening the face, nice. Now just cross your legs in front of you. Bring your fingers in front of the legs. Spider crawl the fingers at the front. Keep your back long. Feel the stretch around your bum. It should feel so good. Big presses in and out. Remember, you want to focus on a deep stretch around your booty. So trying to feel those muscles really expanding. Inhale and exhale. Spider crawl your fingers back. Uncross and cross the legs the other way around. Fingers in front of the legs. And again, we want to hinge forward, keeping our back long. Chest stays broad. Big presses in, big presses out. Good. Just bring yourself back center. Bring your hands over your knees. Push your seat bones down onto the mat. Give me a few circles here with your head. Trying to relax your neck, upper traps. Remember, you want to drop the shoulders as much as you can. Trying to hold space for yourself. Good. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Now slowly just meet me back center here. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in, grab the good vibes. And then bring your hands into a prayer. Big breath out, just let it go. You did amazing today. I'm so glad you joined this class. I hope you had a very good time. I can't wait to meet you right back here onto the mat next week. Have a lovely rest of your day.